Hi, I'm Miss Ashley, and welcome back to my happy place. I have some good news and some bad news. The good news is, I'm playing Wuppo again. The bad news is that this episode won't be a blind episode. I had recorded earlier, up to a point, and realized that I must have accidentally toggled my video capture off. So this segment will be one that unfortunately I have played already. At the very least, though, you won't get to see me wandering around aimlessly as long as I did in that episode. But yeah, there's no blind tag on this one because I've done this next coming section. So last time, we were a little bit lost, not quite sure where to go, and we had reasoned that maybe we needed to show the Allsweater some of these new films we got to get some information. Turns out that's actually not the case, but just for the sake of recreating at least some of the experience, let's actually watch some movies. Let's learn about the Fanacker Wars. A classic film strip about the Fanacker Wars. The moment the four races set foot on the world, the Fanackers decided they wanted to rule it. Immediately, a war started. Tough times arrived, especially for the Wums. They had no way to defend themselves from Fanacker attacks, whereas the Blussers could spray the Fanackers away, and the Splenk hackers could spit Splenk rocks. The Wums were forced to use their intelligence if they wanted to survive. After a while, the Wums figured out a special technique that would lead them to victory against the Fanackers. A Wum called Bert Smolder discovered the brute force behind the combination of Splenk and Blusswater. When Splenk gets in contact with Blusswater, the Splenk would absorb the Blusswater and increase in size tremendously. That sounds like a gameplay mechanic. The Splenk hackers would spit Splenk rocks, while the Blussers would spray Blusswater on them. With the power of the combination and the strategy of the Wums, the three races bundled their powers and pushed the Fanackers down the sinkhole. And so the war ended. The Wums celebrated their victory by building the Wum House. The Blussers went to live right next to them in the garden. They are certainly carefree. The Splenk hackers went their own way, feeling destined to build a theme park. It's a very unusual destiny to have. And my, what a theme park that is. I wish I could live in Wonder Splenk. This film strip is always a good time. Thank you for bringing it to me. I lost mine ages ago. Maybe this is yours. I'll give you something in return. And the reward is... wisdom! You got wisdom! You're much wiser now you've seen this film strip. Feels great, doesn't it? It sure does. I've got one more heart. So that heart is actually happiness. I believe, let's see, if I pull out my friend Denksnavel here, he can tell us all about that. I hope you know about this one already, but it's the save bucket. It's complicated, but if you jump in there, you'll live forever. Even if you die, you'll be reborn in this bucket. It contains a very special kind of paint. It somehow copies your identity. Then when your energy, maybe another time. I don't really like long stories. Yeah, so somewhere along the way when I had played previously, Denksnavel gave me some information that clued me into the fact that my hit points are actually happiness. In fact, it might actually be part of this one of these screens that, let me check. Yeah, that's the one. So yeah, this screen is actually, yeah, so that's supposedly happiness, and there are another 98 sources of happiness increases, it looks like. So we have one more film strip. Blussers Left the Wum Garden, Part 2. I never saw Part 1. This seems to be the second part of a film strip. Along with the giant asteroid temple, the Billions came. An unexpected folk that looks completely out of this world. They have arms like Fanackers, but even bigger. And they only have 2 strong legs to walk on. Imagine that, only having 2 legs. You know, us Wums, we have it so easy with our little 4 tiny feet. They were very capable of climbing and collecting things, but somehow their minds seemed to be extremely primitive. That's kind of mean. I mean, I know we're smart and all. The worst thing about the Blions is they have a strange instinct to defeat rocks. As you know, blussers are very fond of carving figures in rocks. It wasn't long before they had destroyed all of our best works. As an attempt to calm them down, we tried to show them the fun part about statues by creating one for them. A statue of the figure they seemed to like so much, we called it the Sleeping Vertical Rock. Instead of destroying this statue, the Blions started worshiping it, hoping that it would lead them to something. Even though we claimed to calm down the Blions, the last few blussers left within a couple of days. Even without the Blions destroying our statues, they still took all the food they could find. They destroyed spectacular flowers and trees we once created. We accepted the fate of the garden and left. Well, that's kind of sad. That's sad. The all-sweater really does know all. He knew exactly what I was going to say. They grew such a nice garden. If they were still here, I bet we could visit. Yeah, I bet they would visit me every day. Very interesting. Here is a reward. Ooh, money. Alright, so those two films, they gave us some cool information about the world, but they didn't really point me out to where I needed to go. As it turns out, I was just kind of overlooking something very simple from very early on. Okay, so right here, this is where you would use the match that you ask about from the all-sweater. Yeah, you get the match, you put it in here, and it makes this thing bubble up. But this doesn't really seem to take us anywhere because we are blocked off by these rocks. I wonder how we actually get up there. So I had wandered around for a bit, but eventually I realized something. Something that made me feel really silly once I figured it out. So we're gonna go back around here to the temple. One moment, I need a sip of water. It's actually really nice. So the jump is mapped to the left trigger, so you can play this game one-handed, so your other hand is free for drinking water. It's very handy with all these voices that I'm doing. So yeah, I totally overlooked this little passage right here. And this is how we get to where we need to go. So now we're high up in the trees of the Wum Garden, where the blussers apparently abandoned it. And just look how quaint this all is. It's, you know, it's a little jungle, it's a little messy. You know, this art style is just so fun. You know, it's kind of like, you know, some MS Paint that it's just so special. So I can't go down there. Up and over. Alright, and we're through there. And that actually is too high for me to jump through. Now, you might think I'm trapped, but really, I do have one recourse. Do you remember when we saw this inside the All-Sweater's house? That's right. Environmental destruction. Let's go. Swing. There we go. Now, I have to be careful because if I let that thing come back and smack me around, it hurts quite a bit. So, now we just maneuver. Ow! Oh, those hurt too. Oh, what happened to me? And so we have to maneuver around all of these thorns using our newfound knowledge. Get some gum-gums through there. And we just, oh, ow, ow, ow. And we just whip back around. Ow, ow. That's fascinating. So you can't just tank these brambles. If you just keep getting hit by them, they eventually force you to go back. Alright, let's just get in here. Save bucket. Get our happiness back. And continue onward. Wait a minute, this looks familiar. It's our beloved ice cream! Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Ice cream, ice cream. We are finally reunited. The quest is over. We don't need to go back to the Wum house. We now have our ice cream. Cone. There's no ice cream. Oh, but it's still a pretty nice cone. You've been wanting to eat this for so long that it heals you more than it should. That's so adorable. So that will be a last-ditch effort item because you know what? It heals us for a lot because it's got sentimental value. But because it has so much sentimental value, we cannot possibly eat it. To visit Dreckel's Brilliant Store, climb all the way up. I sell the best items. See you there, Dreckel. All the way up, you say? Oh, having a little trouble. Up we go. And look at these guys. I believe these are the Bleons that we just heard about in the film strip. Their whole thing is they like to fight rocks for some reason. Funny little guys. And there they go, fighting a rock. They really don't need to, but... Oh, poor guy. Whoa, watch it, you're gonna smack that into me. To visit Dreckel's Brilliant Store. Yep. I guess we have to keep going up to find Dreckel. Hey there he is. And what do you know, that's the guy, that's the Wum that stole our TV. Remember, he mentioned that, you know, hey, maybe that fat Wum over there's got some cool things to sell. Alright, you must answer for yourself. First of all, though, what does Dinksnabble have to say about him?
This Wum is stupid, thinking he's better than everyone. Wah! I wanted to be his pet, but he thought I was annoying. You know, I really thought we'd get along. Plus, he snatched that nice TV. Oh, what? That's your TV? Then, how very mean. Unbelievable.
Alright, hey buddy. Hey Dreckel. Let's see, you stole my TV. So? That's not cool. Are you done? Ugh, every time I find something. What's up? So, yeah, he will not give us our TV back. If there's a way to do that, I haven't figured that out yet. But he does run a store, and we have been collecting a bit of money. Take a look at my items. So we have purple fruit, looks and tastes familiar somehow. We have traps, which apparently I guess we just drop around and let enemies step on them, but we've been doing fine with the gum gun, so no sense in spending our precious 25 monies. A clock, it displays the time. What else? A candle to help you through the darkness. A store artifact 1. Nobody really knows what it does. It kind of looks like a tree, though, and this thing is really expensive, so it makes me feel like this is something we're going to have to come back for at some point. And we have cherries, we have a match, which we technically don't need because the all sweater would provide you a match when you need one. And then we have a beautifully crafted garland. Even your enemies don't want to leave a scratch. It blocks 35 damage, so this is armor. But it seems that, you know, these save buckets are plentiful, so none of these look too intriguing. So when I played through here before, I bought this clock because I thought it might be useful. And that still might be the case, so I'm just going to put this over here and purchase. Here, have all my monies. Yeah! I have a clock. Alright. So, now that I've got that clock, there's one other thing I can do while I'm here, and that's going to involve me going, I believe it was this way, but first I probably should save. Alright, so up and over. The king's house. King, huh? That sounds a little fancy. Hello, you. I not seen you before. You look like good fight. Fight? I don't want to fight. You want to help us on expedition later? Expedition? In tunnel underground lives Big Rock. He bother my people. You help defeat Rock later? Okay. I happy with your decide. See you there. Oh. But first, you must help my people at altar. Find altar and help wake sleeping big statue. See you later. Funny tiny little guy. Yeah, so you notice something over here just dropped out. This is a way back down because this is just one big barrier. So, alright. Now this is where the fact that this isn't blind actually comes in handy, because this is just one scenario that can occur at this point in the game. So the first time I played through here, these little guys scared me, and when they came towards me, I hit them with a gun, and they started attacking me, and so I thought that they were all hostile. And so I took a few of them, you know, I knocked a few of them out, and once I got over here, the king wasn't terribly happy with me doing that, and he fought me. This actually was a boss fight if you happen to take out any of the Bleons on the way here. So this time I specifically made it a point not to hurt anybody so that, you know, I could see what would happen. So, you know, it's fascinating. If you really like this game, don't be afraid of watching these videos, because you could have an entirely different play experience. So now that we've made friends with the king, we can talk to the Bleons. I have candle. It kill dark. You want to have? Sure. Okay. Candle! So we just got ourselves a free candle from our new friend. Didn't have to pay for it or anything. So let's put this on here, since that helmet seems to be pretty worthless. Look at that. It totally killed all that darkness around us. Alright. We'll just put that away for now. So like I said, this drops us down over to here. And this is a whole little area. Now let's go talk to some of our Bleon friends. Friend, I tried draw film strip. You want to have? Yes. Okay. Film strip and some more money. Big stone statue, help us. I am lost. Big stone statue, good. Big stone statue, do help us. So yeah, they don't really have a lot to say, but some of these guys do. Some of them do have some stuff to share with us, so really fun. Grass feel nice. Friend, I found many smirt. You want to have? Sure. I don't know what smirt is. So apparently these are called smirt, our little currency. It's called smirt, which I just adore. It's smirt. Only the smartest people make the most smirt. Alright, so these poor guys, they're not terribly bright, but they are nice enough. At least they try to be. You know, they might attack rocks, but they're friendly and they like to share things. See, like, you good people. Friend, I found many smirt. You want to have? Sure thing, buddy. Give me all the smirt. Like, you guys don't really seem to have much of an economy, so I will gladly take your smirt. But right now you're gonna have to get away from that so I can get it with my gum gun. No, no. I need to knock these blocks away, because this is a shortcut. No! Buddy, no! Okay, if you're gonna keep hitting it, at least— ow! If you're gonna keep hitting it, at least hit it into the block. Okay, good, you're out of the way now. No! I didn't mean to! Ah! No, 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 no! Okay. Are we, uh-oh. Well, you don't seem to be cool anymore. I can't talk to them. That's a problem. Maybe? I'm not sure. I just want to open this up, though, because I might need to have this entryway open. Maybe if they will... Okay, maybe if their idiocy gets them out of the way, I can get to this. Any day now. Alright. Get out of the way. No, dude, step back. Come on. Alright. No, 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 no. Just hit it a little further. You don't... Guys. Yes, please move. No, not that way. Out of the way of the blocks. Over here. Come on. Oh, this is... I'm not quite sure how you're supposed to do this without hurting these guys. That's probably the point. Oh, they're regenerating health too. Notice that their health is in their little mains. No. Don't want to hurt them. I know I've busted this down before. There we go. Okay, so that's good. So this now opens up a shortcut through here. So all the way down. So now we can go straight over to the Bleon village, just from Allsweater's old house. Excellent. Okay. So that's done. However, I am a little bit worried that I can't talk to these guys anymore. It almost makes me wonder if perhaps I have upset them. I didn't knock anybody out though, so maybe it's okay. I'm not entirely sure though. Let's make our way up here. I'm kind of curious now to know if we are in good standing anymore. How do you get up there? Oh, you have to go all the way around again. Okay. So let's go all the way around up here and boing. Oh wait, is it because I have my gum gun out? Because it's supposed to, that might actually be it. Maybe they are still, yeah, okay, that's what it is. Yeah, because see, remember, if, wrong button. So remember, this right here, nothing. You seem quite friendly with like this. So if you're not holding anything, they don't see you as a threat. That's what it was. Okay, so we're still good. I accidentally smacked him. It's fine. It's fine. I hate rock. That's a bold statement you're making there, buddy. Like, there's, you know, rock music is pretty awesome. Okay, let's get back inside the save bucket just in case something crazy happens. And let's hope we're on good terms. Are we still cool? Yes, we're still cool. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I was kind of wondering if we were going to have a boss fight again. So, the king wanted us to help out with this little endeavor right here.
This place seems important.
Looking food. New friend. You good people. You good people. Friend, I found many smirt. You want have? Sure thing. Give me all this smirt. Okay. Smirt. What does Dinksnavel have to say? Look, there's the 4 races down here. Wums, Blussers, Splinkhackers, and Finackers.
These pillars are supposed to carry items. Do you have any idea what kind of items you should place on them?
I have no idea.
Have you looked at the bridge we're on yet, Scallywag? Looks like it's displaying the 4 old races. Maybe some items in this place resemble those races. Get to work, Scallywag.
So, yes, we have to place 4 items on the pedestals that represent each of the races. And speaking of races, look at this little guy. Look at him go. He is just... This is super inspirational music for a snail. He even climbs up walls. You go, man. It's so adorable. If you'll notice where he's going, though, it's black and white checkered. Almost as if this was meant to be a race. Alright, so let's reset this now. In order to get in there, we have to go through all of these gum blocks and beat the snail up there. So, let's see if we can do it. Through we go. Firing away. And this is where the control scheme for this game really shines, with the right stick being used for firing and the left trigger being used for jumping. And we made it. What is this? We now have a new item. Oop, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Hold on. I turned off Dinksnavel. There you go, buddy. Back on. Okay. So we have a piece of splink, incredibly dense material, usually harvested by splinkhackers. So, this is probably the item that we have to use on the pedestal for the Splink Hacker icon. And as you might have put together, this would be the one related to the blessers because it carries water. And this pot helmet is kind of disgusting and likely wasn't created by Wums. That seems like a Fnacker thing to me. So, we actually have 3 out of the 4 items. Yeah, sorry, no heartbreak there, buddy. I had to do what I had to do. I beat you. What do you have to say for yourself? Racing is fun. I will miss my piece of splank. Oh. Unfortunately, I'm a woman on a mission. Maybe when I'm done, I'll give it back to you. Alright, so let's go ahead and we're going to equip the piece of splank and we're going to put it on here. I am walk. That's one. Then we're going to, and notice how like they're empty if it's something that you have or if you're fast enough, right? So now we're going to put on the bucket. But we're gonna have to walk out and reset this first. So for the blessers, we have a bucket. Oop, wrong button. And then for the Fnackers, we have this disgusting pot helmet. Hey, I was gonna use that. What in the world? Why is he doing that now? I could have sworn I was able to put this there before. There we go. Alright, so that is 3 of the 4 items, and this is where I was last time, being very confused about what this 4th item could possibly be. It's an item that's supposed to represent the Wums, but since the Wums' primary trait is intelligence and using gear and items and stuff, I have no clue what could possibly go there. I thought about maybe using my ice cream, but as you can see, there'll be no way I can actually get over there. Yeah, so it's not the ice cream. So I'll just put that away for now. Not the ice cream cone, much rather. So, I have a... Could it be the candle? I didn't try the candle before. I wouldn't think it would be, because that wouldn't make any sense. No, not the candle. I keep pushing the wrong button. Can't put Danksnavel on there. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, and this is where I tried the clock earlier, when I was playing my other time, and yeah, I can't get to this fast enough. What in the world? Oh! Whoa. We are not plus. Whoa! Oh no. This was a boss fight arena the whole time. Do you have anything to say for yourself, Danksnavel? No. Alright. You have to do it to it. We are now oh my god. Oh no. Okay, lesson learned. So I have no idea if that was... if it was the clock that was the right thing, or if it was just putting me on the pedestal. I didn't realize I could eat the berries off of there. Okay, so he's gonna flip around and... What, now what? Where's he going? Where's he going? Where's he going? Ow, ow! Oh, jeez. Oh no, this is... This is hard. I'm not gonna lie, this is very hard. Okay, suddenly I'm feeling silly for not buying healing items at Dreckel's shop. Oh my, this is, okay. Okay, let's focus. He's fast, but he's not unbeatable. So he does this, and then he's gonna flip down. Oh, we can't climb up there. We're actually just straight up stuck. Okay. And now he does this, where he's gonna... Why thought he was gonna slam the ground because he had like an electric stomp earlier. Yeah, you have to be oop, here it comes. Here comes the electric stomp. Oh, jeez. Okay, that was an electric stomp. It was the shock. Ow, right on top of me. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, so this is where we want him. We want him doing this, but then we want to back off once he hits the wall. Oh, no. I just now noticed that, oh, no, 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 no. Oh. This is kind of tough. Hold on. I'm gonna need some water. All right, nice and hydrated. Let's do this. All right, so when he slams the floor from falling backwards, he also releases a shockwave, so I have to, or a dust wave, so I have to be careful for that too. All right, so dodge that. Okay, I think I might have figured this phase out now. Oh, oh, oh. Alright, cool. This is totally doable. I think I have now downloaded this guy's attack patterns. Very good. Just gonna do the floaty. Gonna do the floaty. There we go. Dodge. Dodge. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, I've got him. I've got him this time. So what do you know? This session started out with the bad news that, oh no, no, no. No. I got too confident. Anyway, so yeah, this session started out with the bad news of, you know, it not being blind, and I thought it was going to be over, but little did I know. So, I guess maybe this session could be said to be blind-ish, maybe? Oh, cool, he had a little piece of debris stuck on his butt. Alright, dodge that. Let's see, this isn't doing anything, but I'm kind of hoping it forces him into a different phase. Yeah, there we go. So that's how you dodge that. You have to let him hit the wall. And hope he doesn't go all the way over. Ouch, I forgot about the shockwave. Okay. Full fire, full fire. Just get right in there. And then back away. Back away, because that's a one-hit knockout when he falls on you. Alright, he's gonna do the big stomp. Alright, and then he's gonna do a littler one. Yes. And then he... Okay. Alright. Don't get overconfident this time. Gonna stand back a little over here. Alright. Back this way. Dodge it. I'm so afraid. I keep expecting him to just flip one more time back. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. I'm sorry I'm not talking too much, but this is surprisingly intense. I did not go into this expecting to have to do something so crazy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, 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 okay. I think this might be it. This might be it. This might be it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Just more. Oh wait, he's not taking any more damage. Why is that? Oh wait. Okay, that's weird. Oh, it's gonna force me to do one more of one of those split phases, isn't it? Yes, it is. That is... Okay, that's cheating. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. That is cheating. That is not fair at all. No, no, no. Okay, I think I'm good. Oh, no, 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 no. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Is he breaking himself up? Oh my goodness. Yes, yes. Precious, precious Smirt.
Wow. That sure was a weird experience.
Oh man. Okay. So, yeah. That just happened. Let me, Alright, I guess let me just put this little clock on there. See, the clock's not even the right item, so it was me that triggered it. So I guess I'm just gonna stand on here? Yeah. Wow. Unbelievable. Hey, I can get my stuff back. Oh, I bet I can go and give back the, I bet I can go give back the Splink Rock to my little friend. My little snail friend. Okay, so this has now been destroyed up here. I can't even get back over that way. I have to take the long way around through the bowl shortcut. But whew, that was a lot more eventful than I was expecting. I'm kind of a little flustered. That was an intense boss fight. So we're just gonna go and hide back in our happy paint bucket, and we're gonna call that an episode. So next time we are going to explore the depths that the great stone that stands, or whatever the Allsweater called it. We're going to see what's down there and hope we find the tunnel back home. Until then, see you soon.